Scott, appreciate you coming in, and I'm interested to kind of learn from you, what your understanding is of why your probation officer wanted to come in and how we can be helpful to you.
Uh, yeah, his name's Todd. He told me I just had to come in and I had to do this, so I'm here.
Gotcha. So it's not something that you were really signed up for. It was something that he was very interested in having to do.
He just says I have to do this. I don't see why I have to do this entirely, so I don't know. But I'm here, so.
Okay. Well, tell me a bit, if you could, about what your understanding of his concerns are.
Well, so um, I got arrested. It was possession, and it's my second offense. And normally this is jail time, but my lawyer said you can get probation because it's only a little bit. But as part of this, I have to go through the program. So, and I was supposed to sign up like 3 weeks ago, and I didn't. So my probation officer says if I don't do it, like I can definitely get thrown in.
So you're starting to play a little bit of hardball, and you're thinking, all right, I gotta make nice.
I know, but I'm not doing anything. Like I'm staying clean. I'm working. I'm like I don't know why I need to do this. Like
Yeah, you're doing what you're supposed to do. You're keeping your nose clean. You're keeping on trouble, and this
yeah,
just seems like an extra hassle.
and it wasn't even that much. Like it was a tiny amount. Like got pulled over, and since I had been arrested before, they searched my car, and I totally forgot I had it. It was dumb, but I shouldn't. I don't think I need to do this.
Yeah.
Like I'm not going to get busted again.
And you're pretty frustrated with the whole situation, and this is costing you a lot in terms of time and
Yeah.
effort. And,
Like I'm trying to. I got to pay for bills. My girlfriend just lost her job, so if I got to work, so I can't be even coming in now. Like I need to be in work in an hour.
Gotcha. Yeah. So you're resigned to doing what you need to do, but it's not something that you're at all happy
Yeah,
with.
well, my PO says if I don't, my probation officer said if I didn't come here, then I could go to jail.
Hmm. And you definitely don't want that to happen.
Yeah, I don't want that to happen.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe it would be helpful if we start with, you know, what is your relationship with the substances that you use? What do you like that you get out of them? What are the benefits for you of those?
I don't know what to tell you. Like I like using sometimes. Like I stopped using. I used to shoot up, but I stopped, and I've been clean with that for a while. I had a little bit left over. I was, with my friend Tony, and just had a little bit. I forgot about it honestly, but I like it. Like I got in a bad car accident a few years ago, and
Okay.
I was using Oxy for a while, and
For the pain.
yeah, and it wasn't doing a lot, and my doctor wasn't prescribing more. So Tony, he gave me a little bit of smack, and it was fine. And
That
it was-
helped.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, and more than the oxys did.
yeah. I'm not like a drug user or anything. I'm not like a junkie. I don't like. I have a job. I have a girlfriend, and I have an apartment. Like, I'm not one of those people.
It was something you were using to cope with the pain and kind of get through your day,
Yeah.
and that's kind of where it ends for you. There really wasn't anything else to it.
Yeah, I'm not like snorting every day. I'm not down on the streets. I'm like, not a gang or anything.
Yeah. And there's no recreational aspect of it to you. It's not something you do because you like it. It's something you do because it
Well,
copes with the problem.
It does feel good, but
You like a little bit.
I don't know if I can tell you that. I don't know. I know we should talk about that.
Gotcha. So you're a little worried about whether what you might say here kind of gets back to the PO and to what extent that.
Yeah, well, the court sent me here.
Sure.
Like, I don't want this stuff getting me in trouble.
Okay. Would it be helpful if I explained just quickly a little bit about sort of what I report back to the court and what I don't?
So you do say stuff to the courts.
There are certain things that I do say, and what it's limited to is that you were here and that we had some conversation. The details of that conversation are things that we're able to keep confidential.
Can this stuff get me to jail?
Unless you are disclosing information that I am required to report by law, and that usually comes into things like child abuse or the abuse of people who may be disabled, stuff like that, I am obligated legally to report. But anything short of that is stuff that we are able to keep confidential.
Okay.
And likewise, if you share information that indicates that you're a danger to yourself or to other people, then that's something that I would need to act on
I'm
as
not
well.
like that.
Yeah, that's
I
not.
don't. I don't. I don't need to be here though.
Hmm.
Like I'm not. I'm not using anymore. I'm trying to
Yeah.
get out there. And I have to take tests now. So even if I use Oxy, which I have a prescription for, I might be able to get in trouble because I don't know. So
Hmm.
I'm just I'm just not doing anything. And
It's still a pretty frustrating experience.
yeah. But so how long do I have to be here for? What do I have to do?
Well, people do different things, and your probation officer may have certain expectations. I mean, when I talked to him on the phone, he was mostly interested to get you down here and get something started. But what form that takes is something that you and I can talk about, and there may be some options that might be a little more accessible or a little more doable for you, and that you might, decide may have some benefit. We have some flexibility in things that we talk about. It doesn't have to just be, substance related stuff. If there are other aspects that, of life that are kind of weighing on you right now, it sounds like you do have some pressure going on with this situation with your girlfriend and her job.
Yeah, she just got fired.
Yeah.
But
So that's kind of a tough thing.
like, I have to come here though. I have to work.
Yeah, yeah. The scheduling is tough.
It's tough. I work at Giuseppe's. I'm the prep cook. I have to get in there early in the morning. I'm there till 6. So I don't know when I can come in. I don't.
So we may be able to make that a little more accessible for you as well. We do have some flexibility in terms of scheduling, and I'm happy to talk to you, maybe a little later about that. And we also could look at doing some telehealth stuff where we do this, on the phone or do this virtually.
I work during the day.
Mm-hmm. So
I know.
evenings would be something that you would.
Yeah, I'm sometimes work till 6, 7. I don't know if I can. I won't have any free time until after that. I get in early and stuff.
Yeah. So when it comes down to it, then again, this is something that you're not excited to do. You have a willingness to look at doing this because of the expectation that your probation officer has. But you'd like to kind of put as many limits on it as you can. You'd like to kind of keep it as short and as
Yeah,
compressed as
I don't want to do it at all.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't. He says I have to, but
Mm.
I don't think I need to.
Yeah.
So why should I even come in? I feel it's a waste of my time, and it's a waste of all our time. What are you guys going to do for me?
Hmm. So we were talking, and just to kind of to answer that question, if I can, we were talking a little bit ago about the benefits that the opiates have had for you in terms of managing the pain. And I wonder if I could ask you, just kind of taking a step back from it and looking at it, from the outside as much as you can. Where would you say, outside of the present situation where it's gotten you in trouble with the law, where do you see it sometimes causing problems? Where do you see it sometimes kind of creating issues for you?
I'll talk about Amelia. She hates when I use because I pass out early, and she gets my back, but I'm in pain sometimes, and so I'm like, I need to use it, and she's like, well, why do you have to use it so often? And she's the biggest one, and now that she's home all the time, and if I would anytime I used it, she'd be demanding I help out. She just gets on my back all the time, and I can't. It drives me crazy. And then once I got arrested, she lost it.
She went off.
Yeah, and now she's fired, and we have all these court bills. So
it's really been this point of contention in your relationship, and it sounds like Amelia's kind of.
she doesn't get it though. I'm in pain. I'm not using it to get high.
Yeah.
I'm in pain.
She doesn't really see your perspective on it. She kind of has her own
No,
views.
she doesn't get it at all. And the thing is when we were younger, we used to smoke weed all the time. She loved ecstasy, so she did drugs all the time. So I don't know why she's even talking to me about it.
Mm.
So
You guys have quite a history together of being involved in substances, and so it feels a little weird that she
Yeah.
doesn't get this one.
You know, now she has a job. She wants to get married. She wants kids. So she's just in her head about it, and she doesn't realize that like it's not that big of a deal. And I'm not getting into fights. I'm not robbing banks. I'm not stealing cars. I'm not doing anything like
Yeah.
that.
She really has nothing at all to worry about.
Yeah, and like I'm fine. Like I go to work. I'm not getting fired or anything. Like she's the one who lost her job, and um, I don't know. She blames me for it. She says she was so stressed out when I got arrested. I almost went to jail, and she didn't know she could take care of our apartment without me, and now she lost her job.
Hmm.